Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you stories that will touch your heart and inspire you to make a positive change in the world. Today, we have an incredible story of hope and compassion, where over 200 dogs were rescued from a dog meat farm in Asan, South Chungcheong Province. Just after the break of dawn on Tuesday, 3 vans drove down a narrow gravel road leading to the dog farm. The dogs began barking as more than a dozen activists from Humane Society International, HSI, got out from the vehicles and approached the farm. The compound was home to nearly 200 dogs that were locked up in filthy barren cages. Many of the canines barked and wagged their tails at the visitors, while others cowered with their ears flattened and tails tucked between their hind legs. Rusted farm equipment and food waste were found everywhere on the muddy ground. The smell of feces filled the air. The dogs had been confined there without proper food or care, watching helplessly as others got slaughtered. But today would be their last day on the farm. The dog farm was the 18th such facility to be closed down by HSI, an international animal advocacy group that campaigns to end the dog meat trade in several countries including South Korea, India, China, and Vietnam. The large-scale rescue operation in Asan was joined by staff members from the United States, United Kingdom, India, Mexico, and Costa Rica. In the past few months, the activists had conducted health checkups and vaccinations on the dogs, getting them ready to fly to North America in search of a forever family. The Models for Change program, which offers financial support to proprietors in return for closing down the facilities and giving up the dogs for adoption, has been instrumental in these rescue operations. As the sun rose higher in the sky, the activists carefully took the dogs out from their cages one by one and moved them into crates that had their new names scribbled on the top with a marker. The dogs were then loaded onto a truck headed to Incheon International Airport, to board a flight to the U.S. for overseas adoption. Among the dogs looking for attention were 8 nearly identical puppies and their mother, Canary, who supposedly spent all their lives on the farm. The 5-month-old puppies were locked up in a roofed cage with only a little amount of sunlight. The puppies squeezed their noses through the metal cage to sniff the visitors. Most of the canines here are Tosa dogs, one of the most commonly traded breeds in the dog meat market because they grow very quickly into a large size, said Seo Borami, Director of Government Affairs at HSI Korea, as she showed us around the farm. Some of these dogs are wearing collars, which indicates that they may have been pets at some point. You can see the looks on their faces as if they're wondering, "How did I end up here?" she said. As the dogs were being rescued, the farm owners were also offered financial support to transition to a more humane and sustainable business model. This is a win-win situation for everyone involved, where the dogs are saved from a cruel fate, and the farm owners can start a new business that aligns with their values. The dogs who were once forgotten and abused will now have a second chance at life. They will be adopted by loving families who will give them all the love and care they deserve. This rescue operation is a reminder that we can all make a difference in the world, no matter how small or big our actions are. Thank you for watching our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned for more inspiring stories like this.